All right, welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It is your host with the most. This is a update. We recently ran a story where we talked about a woman who was Tamara Geddes and how she went out with her 10-year-old daughter in the room. And it so turned out that multiple family members were arrested and subsequently have been charged. You know, when the story first broke, everybody was saying, because the news put out and it was said by the family members, which we know now to be a concoction of a story and a lie, that she was upstairs in the room, she up there. You know, you can imagine mommy up there comb her daughter here and putting things together in the room, and I talked to her daughter and boom, man come in, kick off the door. It was those kind of situation. They said that it was a robbery and the person who was robbing her also demanded sex after taking $16,000, Jamaican dollars, by the way, and 2 cell phones. And I say Jamaican dollars because the last time I did the story, I think I accidentally made a mistake in one part of the story and said something like 16,000 US dollar is not enough money. That, well, everybody knows with common sense that 16,000 US dollars is a whole lot of money, right? Especially 16,000 US dollars converted into Jamaican dollars is a whole lot of money. So I obviously made a mistake right there. And a lot of people asked in the comment section, SouFlo, is it 16,000 US or Jamaican? I pinned a correction, but a lot of people who watch those videos, for some reason, don't read the pinned comment at the top before they themselves start commenting. So I'm clarifying and letting you know. So the man come in and 16,000 US dollar and 2 cell phone is a robbery. And them said before him leave, him demand sex. Now, common sense would tell me that since everybody else in the house had already told the police that, listen, we didn't hear nothing. Multiple gunshots fired upstairs and big robbery are going on. Man, I said, give me this, give me the cell phone, give me the money. And we're downstairs and we didn't hear a thing. We didn't even hear when gunshots went off upstairs and we're downstairs. For them to be able to tell the police that, then that would tell me that none of them also heard what took place in the room. So how did anybody know that this person who robbed her and killed her actually demanded sex and she refused, and then that is why she was killed? Well, bing, a little light went off in my head, and the little light says that it was the 10-year-old girl, the daughter. So the man in the room probably did actually really try to commit a rape in the process of the robbery. You know, some of them money already, them island ride them and them crazy as hell, and them say, well, it's a crime of opportunity because I'm already here, I'm already robbing you, so I might as well make you run some front with the robbery. Yeah? But anyhow, I think that it came from the 10-year-old. And if it did, then that is exactly how it went, right? The 10-year-old had no reason to add extra to it. I can only imagine how traumatized she is to have witnessed her mom go out like that right before her very eyes. Now, the Trelawney police is now saying that they have laid criminal charges against a 4th female in connection with this murder of Tamara Geddes, who was killed at her home in Reserve District in June. The latest female to be charged has been identified as 33-year-old Tashana Young, who is unemployed, of Salt Spring, St. James. Young, who was picked up in Westmoreland last Thursday, has been charged with murder and a conspiracy to murder, along with the sister of Tamara and the sister's 2 daughters, right? So now a 4th family member, female again. So you can imagine you as a female being in a family and 4 of the females in your family conspired to get rid of you in this manner. Hated you so much that they didn't even care that it was done in front of your child, your 10-year-old child, your minor. And what them could have did in a so. Someone must have stood to benefit from getting rid of Tamara, that they would take that drastic of a measure and that so many of them would come together to conspire. Now, I've said it already. Whoever was in that house on that day, the whole of them know Wagwan. I think one of her uncles came out and said he was not surprised when he found out that charges were laid on the sister and her two daughters. That never surprised me. It was as if he knew already that the blood was so bitter between them that they would actually go that length. Now, Young was picked up in Westmoreland last Thursday and has been charged with murder and conspiracy to murder. Now, last week, the police also charged 39-year-old Nadine Geddes, which is the older sister to the deceased. Your older sister, this is your big sister, conspired to kill you, along with her 21-year-old daughter, Shanice Ruddock, and another daughter who they did not divulge her name and or her age because she is a minor. And now they have a fourth female family member. Now it is alleged that Young took payment from co-accused Geddes and took it to the gunman who actually carried out the act. The new person who they have arrested, this is her part that she played in it, allegedly, as the police is saying. The police is saying that she took the payment from the big sister. All right, give me the money. Me a carrot go give him. Me know somebody who can do it for you. That was her role right there. She was the middleman that negotiated the deal. She is the person that actually has contact with the killer. She is the one that sourced the killer or gave the payment to the killer, took it to the gunman, and then after she took it to the gunman said, all right, payment is here, work off a mush. So he went ahead and did what he was paid to do. All four of the accused are scheduled to appear in the Trelawney Parish Court this Wednesday. What a wicked, wicked set of family members. What a wicked set of family members. I hope this girl's spirit haunts them. Your sister, we don't even share the same last name. I hope this haunts them. You understand? And I think her spirit is at work right now because she now make none of them get away. You know, see it. Everybody I get round up. And I think there are more family members that are involved, and I think more will come out later. Only just wait, watch and see, because we're going to continue to follow this story for sure, for sure. Every time I do the video on SouFLoTV, I tell my audience member them say, you know, remember, family does not mean family. Because I've had people in my life that were no way connected as far as blood connections, and they were way more beneficial to me, way more loving, way more kinder, way more looking out for my best interest than my own close family members. Even more than my piss bed cousin them. I say piss bed because somehow we grew up where we used to have to sleep in the same bed. One a head and one a tail, one a head and one a foot, one a head and one a foot. We come from them place there. So we have some people where when one person piss the bed, a four away in the bed get wet up. And when grandma wake up in the morning and say, who pee the bed? We confused too because we not even sure if we pee the bed, because sometimes we used to do it and the next time my next cousin do it. So when I say piss bed cousin, I'm talking about those you grew up with that close. From you were that small, sleeping one a head, one a foot in a granny house. And they grow up to conspire to kill you and pay gunman to kill you and watch you get murdered in front of your child. Wicked, wicked, wicked set of people them. People, I'm going to say it one more time. When you're done listening to this video, I want you to take stock of your own family members and your own friends. When you're done listening to this video, I want you to secure yourself by removing certain people from your life or your surroundings. And some of those people might actually be some really close family members. Maybe even your big sister, like Tamara Geddes' big sister. Maybe even your piss bed cousin them. It could be your nieces, like in Tamara's case as well. It's sad. Sad. There's still more to the story though, and I'm digging because I want to find the more. Leave your comments in the comment section and stay tuned as we continue to follow this as it develops, because I think more will be coming out soon. I'm out. Peace. Step bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? So, welcome to SouFLoTV again, everybody.